On December 5th, 1990, the San Diego Padres illustrated this trade, giving up Roberto Alomar and Joe Carter to the Blue Jays for Fred McGriff, the MLB 15 legend for the Tampa Bay Rays, and Tony Fernandez. Joe Carter hit probably one of the greatest home runs in MLB history by walking off against the Phillies, and in his time with the Blue Jays had 736 RBIs, was caught stealing 26 times, was walked 286 times, and struck out 696 times, and had an on-base percentage of .308, so that's not terrible.
Nobody out, winning run on third. Base hit, Blue Jays win the East. Let the celebration begin.
Blue Jays win that game 6-5, and Mike Timlin went 11-6 that year.
Roberto Alomar checking in at 326. The Blue Jays were the first team in this century to have the league's top 3 hitters. As for Alomar, he was a man for all seasons, and a player the Blue Jays simply could not do without.
Robbie Alomar, you watch him a couple games a year, you don't get the full impression of just how tremendous he is, particularly defensively. He does a lot of things offensively and on the bases, but the best second baseman I've ever seen.
Robbie can hurt you in a lot of ways. He can, first of all, he can hit. He can also steal you a base.
I cannot take the game away from myself. I just have to play my game the way I've been playing all year round, and that's to be aggressive.
Inside pitches he doesn't even flinch on, and they're trying to trick it. And a drive hit to right field. Sierra going back, looking up, and this game is tied. Roberto Alomar, with his second home run in as many days, has tied the game. And the Toronto bench out of the dugout. Six the score. Baseball's best in 1992.
Roberto Alomar is probably the only Blue Jay with his number retired if you don't count Jackie Robinson. I mean, he is, but whatever. In his time with the Blue Jays, he had 2,706 at-bats. He had 36 triples, had 206 stolen bases, was caught stealing 46 times, grounded into a double play 56 times, and was hit by a pitch 16 times. I find it very funny that on Drake's 6th birthday, the Toronto Blue Jays just happen to win the World Series for the first time in franchise history.
Agreement. By doing so, they are suggesting that they are hurting for cash. Well, if Monday is any indication, they are feeling none of that pain in Toronto. The Jays made 2 huge signings within an hour of each other. First of all, they shocked almost everyone, stealing Joe Carter away from the Kansas City Royals. Then they surprised many, electing not to go after Dave Winfield, but to sign Paul Molitor as their designated hitter. Let's start first of all with Carter signing. Buck Martinez reports.
You love it and you gotta get a world tour. Is that what I'm talking about? I know that you gotta be a thug for. This ain't what she meant when she told you to open up more. Yeah, trigger fingers, trigger Twitter fingers. Yeah, you getting bodied by a singing nigga. I'm not the type of nigga that the type of niggas. Shut down all my boss, bitches working niggas. Then tell that man to ease up. I get another one, I did another one. This Till they get shit about the other one. After Drake, then we going back to back. Yeah, I'm going back to back.
I find it also a coincidence that the day before Drake turned 7, and still would have been 6, the Toronto Blue Jays win their second title, back to back, as he famously quoted. I find it a coincidence that the game would have ended at 11:37 according to this math. That would have left 23 minutes left for Drake to celebrate the World Series before he turned 7. But let's just worry about 6. Now, Michael Jordan wore the number 23, and he's the GOAT. 2 times 3 just so happens to be 6. So just to recap, his 6th birthday, the Blue Jays win their first title. On the day before Drake turned 7, he would have been 6. They won their second straight title. Another great fact, the Blue Jays beat the Braves in 6 games, and then the Jays beat the Phillies in 6 games.